Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you had a great Saturday. We'll be talking about all the PS5 stock drops that have happened recently. As you know, the last video I made, I talked about the game drop that was supposed to happen on Thursday, and thankfully it did, so I'm happy that came true. Otherwise, you guys would have been like, what are you talking about in these videos? But apart from the game drop, guys, we also had loads of other drops as well. So in today's video, we'll be doing a little stock recap, talking about what happened this past week, kind of dissecting how many people actually managed to grab a PS5 in the current drops, and how many people are still without PS5s as well. As you know, I have a Discord channel. I've been seeing all the messages that you guys post there. I did a community poll recently as well. I think PS5 Stock UK did a community poll as well. So let's have a look and try and figure out how many people are actually managing to bag PS5s, because I'm getting mixed messages myself. So it's really interesting. I thought this particular game drop was a big drop. A lot of people messaged me saying they managed to cop, so that was really happy. So that was really happy news overall, that you guys managed to bag the PS5. But then I got loads of messages saying they didn't manage to cop as well. So a bit of mixed bag, to be honest. I thought perhaps we're getting to the stage where loads of people are copying, and I think they are. Like, PS5 stock drops overall, as you guys have noticed, are very frequent now. Earlier we had to wait like 2-3 weeks before we had another drop, but now it seems like every week we're getting a PS5 drop. So overall, I don't know if the supply problems have been fixed. I don't think they have. I just think that, like what Sony CEO Jim Ryan said, that they're really focusing on the UK market and they know that there is a supply problem here. So now they're bringing in more stock to the UK market more frequently compared to what they were doing in the American market anyway. So guys, loads to uncover in today's video, so please stay tuned as we try to dissect what happened this past week, what's upcoming, how many people managed to bag PS5s, and all that jazz. So please stay tuned. And guys, before we start the video, as I always say, do remember to hit that juicy like and subscribe button, and do follow and support us on our Discord, Instagram, and Patreon channels. So guys, first let's quickly talk about Game, as we told you on Wednesday's video. If you haven't seen it, you can have a look at it. The link should be above in the description. So Wednesday's video, we told you that Game was supposed to drop around 9 AM, 9ish. That's their usual MO. They always drop around the 9 mark, and they did. The first drop was around, I think, 9:20 AM. Please let me know when yours was. I think it was around 9:20 AM when a lot of the stock informers alerted people. That was the first drop, but then Game had another drop as well. But this drop again was cancelled orders drop. That was around 3:38 PM. But obviously cancelled orders, there weren't that many, so that sold out quite quickly. So the main drop was the one that was earlier around the usual MO time, 9:20. So please let me know in the comments if many of you managed to bag that Game drop. I know I got a few messages. As you can probably see on your screen now, these are some of the messages that people posted, our community members posted in Discord. Quite a few messages saying they managed to bag the PS5. Quite happy news sort of messages. And then obviously we had some pictures from people that managed to bag the PS5 from the previous game drop actually, and recently got their PS5s delivered. So that was really nice to see as well, guys. Thank you for posting your pictures and messages. It's really nice to see you guys finally getting your hands on a PS5, to be honest with you. So that was the game drop, guys. As I told you, some people messaged saying they managed to bag the PS5, where I got other messages on my Instagram as well saying we didn't manage to bag a PS5, the game drop again, the queue, the little man, the usual. We managed to get into the queue, we managed to fill the bar, but then the game redirected us to the website. It didn't really take them to the PlayStation 5. Other people managed to get in, and by the time they tried to check out, the PS5 was sold out. It just said out of stock. So mixed messages. I mean, what can you do? Sometimes, as I always tell you, it depends on luck as well. It's a lot of luck in this game. If you're one of the lucky ones that managed to get through the queue quickly, you can get your hands on a PS5. And if you aren't, you can be on the other side of the spectrum where it's bad news in the sense that stock is sold out. But no worries, guys. As I told you, the stock is becoming more and more infrequent. I'm sure Game will do another drop soon. We have other places to watch out for too, which I'll talk about later in the video. So no worries if you didn't manage to get the PS5 from the Game drop. Don't get demotivated. I'm sure there'll be loads more incoming. And guys, on the same day, ShopTo also managed to do a drop as well around 2:36 PM. But as you'll see, what PS5 Stock UK said as well, and what I tell you guys as well, ShopTo has one of the worst and buggiest websites ever. Like, getting a PS5 from ShopTo was I'd rather stay in the game queue for 2 days, That's how bad the ShopTo website is. So if you manage to bag the PS5 from ShopTo, seriously give yourselves a hand, clap for yourself, like that is uphill. That is hard to do. So please let me know in the comments if you managed to grab a PS5 from the ShopTo drop, because that dropped on the same day as well, around 2:36 PM. And guys, number three, another interesting contender that I'd completely written them off was Asda. Like, Asda came out of nowhere and dropped around the same time the game dropped, few minutes earlier, I'd say. So they dropped as well. around 9-11 a.m. I think that was the time that they dropped around, if I'm not mistaken. Do let me know in the comments if you managed to bag the Asda drop. I think a lot of people weren't expecting Asda to drop because obviously everyone was focused on the game drop and game, you know, so Asda was not mentioned at all. Plus they've been really low-key, they're not as vocal, or you know, there's not many tips on Asda and Tesco from stock informers too, so it's hard to pin them down. But if you did manage to get a PS5 from Asda, guys, well done and congrats to you too. And guys, in terms of people have been asking me what's next, so I'll be making a more detailed video tomorrow talking about the next drops that you need to watch out for in the coming week. But so far what I've heard is that Smiths could drop next week. Amazon, a lot of people are saying to keep an eye on Amazon. That could be this coming week as well. Smiths by the end of the week. And of course, you guys know about Curry's. Curry's should have a massive drop at some point. I told you about Curry's Priority Pass. That's in the link again in the description. If you want to have a look, sign up for the Priority Pass, please do. Apart from that, they're going to do a big drop as well. Obviously, they didn't drop in February, so February and March combined, there'll be a massive drop. I'm really hoping it's not a buggy website, not a buggy queue, so we get a smooth transition and loads of people can manage to bag from Curry's. But obviously, once we hear a bit more information, we'll update you in regards to the dates as well. And I also read online they mentioned Argos as well, so if you can see the screenshot or the picture in your screen now, you'll notice they talked about Argos. No dates mentioned as such, but something to keep an eye on, guys. I'll do a video about it tomorrow because I know on Sunday sometimes people post, stock informers post data information, there's magazine articles, so I always try to keep the video drop or what's coming next week videos to Sunday, because that's a good time just to prepare you guys before the drops for the coming week as well. So I'll be posting a more detailed video about Sunday, but I thought I'd just give you a bit of information about the next stores to watch out for. And I also want to give a big shout out to all our Patreon supporters, especially the champion members. So specifically Kaye, Magay, TradesMan, Cosmic Man, Gears, Ahsan, Boxplay Loop, and Conor. Thank you so much for your support, guys. It means a lot. And guys, in regards to Patreon, I've started putting in loads of exclusive content as well. If you haven't seen it, I did a PS5 camera review on there. I posted some behind the scenes footage of Outriders that I'm playing at the moment as well. I played the demo, so I posted that on there. And loads more videos incoming, guys. I'm doing lots of stuff in regards to YouTube growth tips, software to use, things I use personally in terms of tools I use to make YouTube videos. So loads incoming on the Patreon. So please, if you haven't joined, do think about joining it. There's loads of different tiers, and the link to the Patreon is in the description of my video as well. So guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. And guys, before I go as well, I want to say that I'll be doing a gaming live stream tonight at 9 p.m. Either 9 to 10 p.m. or 9 to 10:30. Let's see how it goes. Sometimes we have loads of fun on these gaming live streams, so it goes a bit extra. But yeah, please do come join me if you can as well for the gaming live stream. And let me know in the comments, guys, as I mentioned, if you managed to bag the PS5 from either Asda, ShopTo, or Game this week, and which stores you're looking forward to next week. What are your suggestions? I always want the discussion happening in the community, because sometimes we get really good tips on our Discord from other people, not just me talking about these things. We get good tips from you guys as well that help a lot of people. So please do post if you can, tips from your side, what helped you cop your PS5, stuff like that. It really helps someone else out. Once you've gotten your PS5, it's quite nice to help someone else out. So please do that if you can in the comments. And guys, as I always say, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you again in tonight's live stream. Thank you. Bye.